Caution. The following may contain non-politically correct language. Tongue twister. Non-politically correct language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, if you're ready for beautiful, natural looking, easy to apply nails, 3 colored in 7 luscious hues, just...
Our impulses are being redirected. We are living in an artificially induced state of consciousness that resembles sleep.
Oh, goddamn hacker, that second damn night that asshole's cutting.
The movement was begun 8 months ago by a small group of scientists who discovered, quite by accident, these signals being sent through...
It's a shame I gotta record it like this, but for some strange reason, fucking damn YouTube Shorts, they don't work on my tablet or my cell phone and stuff like that. So playing it, point and clicking, point the tablet at the computer screen, the laptop right there, right, and then click. I'm sorry, but my son will not be dating a black girl.
Be dating a black girl. He will not.
I want you to full Monty.
I'm sorry, but my son will not be dating a black girl. He will not. Because yesterday we went to Six Flags, and when I tell you the pure level of disgust that I saw in these black girls that you independent queens are raising is purely disgusting and disturbing. I literally left early because my kids was looking like, what the hell is going on? And this is in the Bay Area, California. These girls, all of them, unsupervised, in packs, unsupervised, no supervision, just running amok in the theme park. Multiple fights break out, multiple. And I'm just like, okay, the police had to start patrolling the park because these little couldn't keep their hands to themselves. One was about 12 years old talking about Jeremy, his small anyway, don't want to meet me. What do you mean it's small anyway? Girl, you are 12 to 13 years old. And then these other girls like, ooh, boo, boo, boo. And these dudes like, y'all are hella chopped. Y'all are hella, it wasn't even the black boys. It was the girls. The girls was fighting multiple fights. Parking lot shut down from them little fights. And then this white lady asked her not to talk like that. Her and her friends trying to fight the white lady. I'm like, just no self-respect, no home training. And I see why. And I seen a lot of, when I seen the black boys with the white girls coupled up, looking cute. I seen the Mexican kids. I seen the Asian. Only ones outside acting a ass was the black girls. And I'm specifically saying black girls. There was no black boys acting the ass. It was the black girl. Oh, she bumped into me. You are 16 years old. Calm down. When I tell you, you are raising little miniature single baby mamas, that's what the y'all raising, because them little mothers don't respect themselves, they don't respect nobody else.
Yeah, she was
I don't care what this guy's gotta say. He's gonna make a comment about her cursing and she should set an example. She's an adult and she's pissed off. She wants to say F every now and then. It was already bleeped out anyway. I mean, you know, she's not trying to be a role model to these girls that are out there. The mother should be the role model. There should be a father in the household. Of course, that's non-existent. So there's that. And basically what she had to say is a mic drop. You got a problem in the community. Best address it. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it again because I can't mirror this. It won't play on my tablet. So here it goes. What's the difference between dating a white guy and a gory? This is from the black community. Seems like they've increasingly had it with the black community. Black fatigue. This isn't made up. This is a real thing.
Let me know what you think. Take a look.
You asked,
What's the difference between dating some black men and the white man? Well, the white man is going to call you and invite you out.
Facts.
The black man is going to text you. Good morning,
maybe
beautiful.
not.
Hello, gorgeous. What you doing? The white man is going to take you to a very nice dinner and pay for it. The black man is going to ask you, what you cooking? Can I come over? The white man is going to take you to get your tire fixed and pay for it. The black man is going to tell you, you need to get your tire fixed. The white man is going to buy you a very special gift for your birthday. The black man is going to disappear and call you after your birthday. The white man is going to be very impressed by your education and your personal accomplishments. The black man is going to be intimidated.
Let me know what you think. Say hello.
You ask,
I guess you got the idea, right? That really was a short, but compare and contrast, right? More fatigue, and even in this community, they just had it. They had it with their own kind. So there they say is that. At any rate, let's get into fast read headlines real quick. I think we only had one person in the comment section on that very short video. It was so late. I had to see what was latest and what's the shortest video I could make while showing you what was out there, what was happening, and kind of worked out okay. I think it was kind of worked out okay. It was like a minute and 43 seconds video. It was a very short video, but to the point of Agenda 2030. Now, I think the only person that made a comment last night had the word toe in the name, and he said something isn't adding up because, well, if they're building underground bunkers, the so-called elite, and they're also planning on doing smart cities for us above, that's something isn't adding up, he said. Which I could see that point. I really could. It's a lot of shit, man. A lot of crazy stuff going on, including this. The Snap freakouts. Oh, by the way, before I go on any further, as they say here in the South, I saw a video by Lisa Haven. You might want to go check it out. 600,000 truckers, I think, are going to drop out of the trucking workforce. Do you know what that's going to do to the supply chain? Just about everything we get is all ran. Truckers are our lifeline. Everything. You go to the mall, everything. Rock stores, everything. Trucking. I know there are goods that are transported by train, but overall it's trucking. Truckers are the backbone of our supply chain here to get things to and fro, right? 600,000. Go check that out. Lisa Haven, her latest video. Then I saw Dr. William Mount. He had a video, and I can't show everything on here, right? I have to pick and choose, otherwise it'll be a 2-hour video, and I ain't got that kind of time. He has a video out talking about libtards are going to be rioting all over the country today, which is Wednesday. I didn't watch the video in its entirety, but that's what it says. You might want to go check that out. I might make a short video about it, but I don't believe I'm going to put it on BitChute. It might just be for Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. All right? I'm letting you know. 600,000, from what I gather from the video, potentially could be dropping out soon of the workforce. 600,000 truckers. Tractor trailers, 600,000 gone. Boom, just like that, vanished. Talk about no food. Talk about no nothing. Medical supplies, anything you need for your car, anything you need in general, including brewskis. That goes for you. Yo, stock up. Yeah, I know. I've been stocked up. I'm 2 weeks ahead, but maybe I need to go a month ahead. Everything. And then these libtards. So I'm going to check that out later. Let's check this out. Ever heard of Nurtraloaf? Nurtraloaf. I never have, but now I have. What it is it's prison food. It's a prison bread. And, you know, I want to try it. I really do. I want to try this out. What do they eat in a prison? And this is the could be solving the SNAP being cut off problem for these SNAP recipients. Solution found. Nurtraloaf or prison loaf. Demon rats cut off SNAP benefits by filibustering a clean resolution to continue government funding, evidently in hopes of provoking food riots that the media will of course, blame on Republicans. The problem is that demon rats and rhinos alike have gotten over 12% of the population hooked on free food. The solution is to replace EBT with Nurtraloaf. Or it should be the solution, aka prison loaf. It doesn't taste very good, but unlike the junk food purchased with or bought with, I hate that word purchased, bought with EBT, it will keep people going while they seek gainful employment. So this is what this article is saying. This is the solution. Nurtraloaf, prison loaf, for all you SNAP recipients that are boo-hooing because your $4,000 a month in free gimme-that's are being cut off, right? As you get your nails done, as you get your wigs done, especially for the gored women, as you get your eyelashes done, as you get your $1,200 cell phones, right? It's $1,200 cell phones, and you're pulling up in cars nicer than most working folk, right? And brand new clothes, and you want to complain about not getting EBT, get the fuck out of here. How about not getting a $1,200 cell phone? How about that? How about not, getting your nails done, your ugly, nasty, curly nails done, and your fucking ugly-ass eyelashes, right? And your damn ugly-ass 20-pound wigs. How about skipping all that? How about, oh, you won't, will you? No, you won't. I don't want to hear it. So you need to be eating prison loaf. All you freeloaders. I'm not talking about the ones that are working and getting cut off. I'm talking about these bitches right here. But this can go for anybody. I might even try it. Just for S's and giggles. I want to see what it's like. How bad could it be? I don't know. Applesauce with vegetables. Let's see. That doesn't sound too good. But we don't know. You got to try it out. The point of the electronic benefits transfer, or EBT, is to ensure people don't starve to death. That's it. Even if we agree that's a worthwhile good, it can be achieved with Nurtraloaf. All right? Nurtraloaf. This is what Diane Yap, founder of the Friends of Lowell Foundation, said. Diane Yap, she's the founder of Friends of Lowell. I don't know who the hell Lowell is. Foundation. It's a nonprofit formed to defend I can't even talk tonight. It's a nonprofit formed to defend academic merit-based admissions at a top-ranked San Francisco high school. Okay. Nurtraloaf, a.k.a. prison loaf, doesn't taste very good, she says, unlike the junk food bought with EBT cards, but it'll keep you going. But Moonbats predictably denounced Diane Yap as a horrible person and a soulless ghoul. How dare you, Diane Yap of the, what the hell was it? Of the Friends of Lowell Foundation. How dare you, Diane Yap, suggest prison loaf for the gimme dads? How dare you? That's what the moon bats are saying. They're saying, how dare you? How dare you not recommend filet mignon? How dare you not recommend lobster bisque and lobster and they even buy caviar with it, right? I've seen videos of that shit. They're saying that this Diane Yap is a horrible person. You know, these libtards are saying that. The demon crap base is not just entitled to free food. It is entitled to free food of its choice. Here's what Diane Yap said on X. The point of EBT, I already went over that, is to make sure you don't starve to death. Nurtraloaf provides the correct incentive, she said in her X post. She said this bread provides the good incentives. You won't starve, but yet you'll be motivated to earn enough money to eat real food again. So it's a win-win. You won't starve, all right? You friggin' slaves to the system out there. You won't starve, all right? You EBT SNAP benefit recipients that aren't getting SNAP this month. Just try some prison loaf, okay? Pull your whatever scraps of money you got together. Maybe forego the $1,200 cell phones. Maybe you want to sell that, or, not get your damn ugly wig of the week at the local friggin' damn. You've seen those ghetto ass wig stores. Maybe not get that. Maybe skip that for a month. All right, just use your old wigs. It's so stupid they wear wigs. What year are they in? Played out shit. Maybe not get your curly yellow nasty talony fingernails done. And this goes for anybody on EBT that's used to getting extravagant this, extravagant that while getting food stamps. How about not getting extravagant this and extravagant that while you don't have food stamps, and using what little money you got to get real food, or at least get this Nurtraloaf ingredients, and then start looking for means of making money to eat real food again. That's what Diane Yap said. Now, what's in it? It's vegetables, beans. I think ground beef is in it. Applesauce. And there are videos out there that I was watching. I was going to show it to you. I was hoping this friggin' damn article had the damn ingredients in there. But those are some of the ingredients down here. You got vegetables. I think it's like mixed vegetables. Beans. I know applesauce was mentioned. And I believe ground beef and maybe a couple other ingredients. And you mix it all together and yeah. You know, I'm not above eating stuff like this. I'll eat it and put some damn hot sauce on it. We'll try that. I'll try some prison loaf. And I'll even maybe show you a sample of it soon enough. We'll see how that goes. Prison loaf could be the answer for you EBT crybabies out there. Oh my God! I can't get my my expensive this, my expensive that. Oh my God! How about not getting that? You shouldn't be getting that shit all along, idiots. If you got that kind of money to spend on gadgets and your fucking wigs and fingernails and shit like that and your eyelash, fake ugly ass eyelashes, then you don't need to be on EBT. EBT is supposed to be temporary when you're struggling, when you can't afford anything, including food, and you're so glad to have the $400 a month in EBT or whatever it is that you just use it just for that. And you're not eating junk. You're buying good food. But no, that's not what they do. They buy shit. Look at the carts. Look at their carts. All sugar, all shit, all processed. And they're 500-pound birthers is what they are. So let's switch gears real quick before I get carried away. This was posted by Vintage Rock on X, formerly known as Twitter. Question I pose and he posed or they posed to you is, would you drop the social media and phone? Would you drop social media and your phone, along with your phone, droppy, would you, to go back and live in the 1970s? I know I would. I would in a heartbeat. Of course, I was a kid back then. But, you know, people back then weren't GMO'd. They typically were thinner. Of course, she's drinking a Budweiser. But overall, people back then were thinner. Go look at the videos, man. They were pretty much, to me, a lot of them were like skeletons. Go look at that movie, Saturday Night Fever. John Travolta. Look how skinny he was, man. Freaking bones popping out. But a lot of them were skinny. They were very skinny because they ate good, wholesome food. As far as I remember, we weren't getting GMOs back then. And not heavily laden, chemically laden, pesticide-infused food at that. I think the processed foods were kind of kept to a minimum. Yeah, we had potato chips and pretzels, but it wasn't like today. The food was nothing like today. So I mean, I go to the grocery store and I'm like, I've never seen that kind of apple before. I've never seen that kind of apple. What was it? What was it? Pink Lady. Never heard of that till recent years. Pink Lady. But they keep coming out with cosmic apples. I'm thinking something ain't right. That's all I know. But we know a lot isn't right with our food supply. Back then, life was simpler. No cell phones. Atari was ruling the day. 2600, right? 8-bit. Life was just simple. You went out and played like they're doing. I think people were a lot better back then than they are now. Life was just better. It was simpler, right? Just the simplest of things made you happy. You went outside to ride your bike. You went outside, maybe play some basketball. You know, play with your friends. Played up the street. You know, we played. I remember growing up in Brooklyn in the '70s, and we'd just a bunch of kids would be out on the street playing punch ball. It's a rubber ball. Instead of using a bat, you use your fist, and it plays just like baseball, but we call it punch ball, or handball. A lot of kids played handball, hopscotch, jump rope. Remember those days? Take me back, take me back. Yeah, I'd give it up. I would. All this shit, including this bullshit surveillance system, this grid system. I don't think we were getting chemtrailed quite like we are today back then, right? I mean, food was a lot cheaper. Things were a lot cheaper. And it just wasn't... I know we had inflation at the time. We had the gas lines under Jimmy Carter. I remember that. But overall, life was a lot better back then than it is now. You can't even say... if you say it wasn't, you ain't got a clue. It was. Yes, I'd go back. Yes, I'd give all this up. Yes. Sit here that to use the rotary phone, to see a telephone booth, right? Stop, I got to make a call. Remember those days? They're gone. Gone. Poof, just like that. Yes, take me back, I'd go. So there's that. I wonder what you say about all that. Would you go back to the 70s? Those of you, and even if you weren't born in the last century, would you want to go to the 70s? Hell yeah. Maybe take me to the 50s, the 50s. Let me try out the 30s, the 40s, the cities, the 60s. Walking 5,000 steps a day could delay Alzheimer's progression by years, according to a study. I read articles saying that even lifting weights offsets it or prevents it. Lifting weights, doing the rebound or trampoline. My grandmother used to do crossword puzzles. Anything that challenges your mind, anything that requires a lot of, or at least some brain power, is going to keep your mind and your brain pretty healthy, I would think. Walking as few as 5,000 steps, which according to Google would be a half a mile a day, because I think they said 10,000 steps is a mile, may slow the progression of Alzheimer's disease by several years, according to a Harvard-led research. Harvard, the same university that is chemtrailing us. Solar radiation management, that's a side note. Researchers tracked 296 adults aged 50 to 90 over 9 years, finding that those who walked between a half to 3/4 of a mile or 5,000 to 7,500 steps daily delayed cognition by up to 7 years. Delayed cognition decline, that is. Let's see. The benefits were linked to slower buildup of tau, T-A-U, protein, a key driver of brain cell damage and Alzheimer's disease. How about chemtrailing? Stop chemtrailing us. Maybe that'll help. Exercise in general. Exercise in general. The mini trampoline like I do is supposed to help your brain. Because you got to use your mind on the fly to keep yourself on that trampoline, that mini trampoline that I use, doing jumping jacks and all kinds of high intensity interval movements for 10 minutes. Otherwise you'd fall off. Right? Otherwise you fall off. It's mind to body connection. Same thing when I'm doing deadlifts or just lifting weights in general, but especially when I'm doing heavy ass deadlifts, 115 pound dumbbell super slow deadlifts, or I'm doing 335 pound 8-second deadlift repetitions. I have to constantly have my mind tune my body. Everything's got to be in place, correct. Otherwise, if one slightly out of whack, and you can get hurt. And the same thing when I'm doing 225 pound to 230 pound trap bar farmer's carry. If I just go in there free willy-nilly without thinking and using any brain or thought, I can get severely injured. So your brain is very much engaged during these times when you're working out, when you're curling, anything like that. When you're walking, yeah, makes a lot of sense. If you don't use it, you lose it. I guess this comrade Zohan, don't mess with the Zohan or Zoran, Mumbles Donnie, this piece of crap socialist commie. I guess he's the mayor of New York City. It was between him and Cuomo. Andrew, I think that was his name, Cuomo. Wasn't that him? The former governor that got taken down in disgrace, taken out of office. That fucking commie. Remember him? Well, he was running against this piece of shit. So it was different shades of shit for mayors during this election. And I guess all you libtards over there in libtard New York City voted for this piece of crap. Good, you get what you deserve. You get what you deserve. Don't cry to me, Argentina. Oh, he promised affordability. He promised rent control. Fact that noise. He's a communist. He's a Marxist. He's a piece of crap. But that's what you all like. That's what you all like out there. So that's what you get. That's what you're going to get. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how this all unfolds for you pieces of crap. It's just a shame that the ones that don't want communism have to put up with this crap. But I hear that 1 million New Yorkers, New York Cityers, upwards of 1 million New York Cityers are preparing to flee New York City if this guy, which I heard he got elected, did he not? I mean, he was leading in the polls, 51% to Cuomo's 42% or something like that, late in the night. So I guess he won. So I guess 1 million of y'all will be fleeing New York City. Well, guess what? If you are conservative, if you're a pure blood American conservative and you come down here, I have no problem with that. Problem is if you're a fucking libtard fleeing New York City and will come down here, like the idiots that in California that fled to places like Austin, Texas, and want to try to turn that state blue Don't come here with that fucking noise down in Georgia. We don't want you here in the South, as a matter of fact. Stay the fuck out of the South. How's that sound? If you're a libtard fleeing New York City. That's a side note. I want your libtarded ways here. Flight over New Jersey witnesses a flying disc. You can't just make this up. The witness states, who's the witness? I was flying in today from Dayton, Ohio to New York. We were descending. I would imagine we were somewhere over New Jersey. There were always many aircraft about in the New York corridor, so it's not uncommon to see different aircraft streaking by, below or to the side of you. I was flying in an Embraer, Embraer? I don't know. EMBRAJER-145, 50-seat jet. I guess it's a 50-seat jet operated by U.S. Airways Express and Chicago Airlines. It was a very clear day. What the fuck am I reading? Is this? Oh, this is from 2003. Who gives a damn? I'm sorry for wasting your time. I thought it was something that just happened. That's what I get. That's what I get for doing cold reads and fast read headlines. Who gives a fuck? 22 years ago. You JKing me? Shit. All right, let's get the meat and potatoes of the matter. I'm going to show you a snippet of a little bit of liberal hive mind showing the Groids, blacks. Groids is a scientific name, or it's actually Negroid. I just call them Groids for short. The ones that act like shitheads. You're lucky I just call them that word instead of the N-word, because that's what they really are. When you go into looting and stealing and shit like that, that's what you are. You're a nizzer, a nigger. But I say Groids. Just like the white people, you're white trash. You're piece of crap, trailer trash, low-life scum. When you go in there, because your EBT cards have been taken away, and you go and rob, all right? And you go and steal, just like the Groids. Except for the fact that there are way more Groids out there stealing than there are whites. I saw a couple clips of whites, but I saw a slew of videos of Groids. So
when you lead with blind compassion instead of basic common frickin' sense, well, once the system's tripped up a little bit,
meme of the day: replace EBT SNAP with MREs.
Well, you get all out freaking chaos,
made ready to eat and watch everyone get jobs.
Scams are being fully exposed here, as EBT is now cut off. What's actually happening is the mask is being ripped off. These massive entitlement programs that are being abused, this bloated government bureaucracy that clearly is nothing but vote buying. And that's created a culture of entitlement that frankly is totally unacceptable.
Entitlement,
like,
well, since it's been cut off, I get to steal, right? This is all free, right?
What's going on is
belong in jail.
To open the ground. They are.
Okay. All right, folks. So take a look at the situation.
This is boots on the ground. They are locking things up at the Dollar Tree.
You caused it.
Someone asked to open the cage, and they said,
these damn lowlives caused this.
So it leaves you wondering what this is for.
I love it. We're outside of Walmart.
So it sounds like the Dollar Tree in certain areas is starting to put like guards in front of the shelves, and you got to stick your hand in there and like work to get the item, which makes it a lot harder to steal. You can't flash mob steal like that unless, of course, they take down the shield over the shelves, but. Hopefully they have it in place so much that it'll be really difficult to do that, and then they get in trouble and get caught and arrested.
We've got Dollar Tree throwing up new barriers, as well as increasing loss prevention in-store presence. And so what does that tell you? Well, obviously these big box stores and retailers, they're not spending money on anti-theft fortifications for no reason. Clearly, theft, which was already rampant, well, it's starting to spiral. And is it any surprise that this is coming right after benefits are drying up under the government shutdown? Well, obviously not. And the evidence is pretty much everywhere. It's all over social media. It's not like these entitled people are exactly ashamed of their behavior. They're kind of like the worst criminals ever.
Let's get to it.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
They're not.
Basically, they literally are.
I love it when people steal in Ocala. That's my favorite thing in the world.
They're not.
I love it when people steal in Ocala. It's my favorite thing in the world. White people are not paying attention, she's saying. She's a Groid that went to a white neighborhood and she's stealing. All right? And they're not paying attention. Well, guess what? Guess what, B? This is one white guy that is paying attention. My head's on a swivel. It always has been, but even more so. I'm keeping an eye on. I'm keeping an eye on a lot of people, but especially this right here. But I'm gonna keep an eye on because if I see you didn't go to the damn cashier and you fucking trying to walk out, watch I don't make a scene and nab your ass. First of all, Kroger has and I went over this article a while back. They have a mechanism, some on the golf cart, on the shopping carts, that if you don't If you don't pay for your shit and you're trying to steal like this nigga is, the cart will stop automatically. You won't be able to leave the store with it. Well, we're paying attention. You better start paying attention out there. Anybody trying to rob, because this comes back on us. Number one, it's wrong. Number two, this shit's got to stop. All this shit's got to stop. And number three is it comes back on us, because they're going to jack up the food prices even worse. We ain't seen nothing yet. And motherfuckers like this are egging it on, causing that when they steal. These bastards belong in prison. All right? So do your part. When you see a motherfucker like this trying to steal, rat him out, make a scene, whatever it takes. Draw all eyes on them. Store manager comes and puts a stop to it, calls the popos, throws this bitch in jail. And anyone else that does this shit. Alright? Look at this shit. Bragging about it. Motherfuckers are bragging about it. You piece of shit.
I'm in the white neighborhood.
What does that say? If she went to a black grocery store and stole, would blacks pay attention to her stealing? Fuck no. I mean, white people aren't paying attention. People in general aren't paying attention, you dumb asshole. I'm trying to make it a race thing. But I'm going to make it a race thing when it comes to stealing, because by and large, this is the shit that I see. Very few white people so far video stealing, but yet white people are mostly on food stamps. So this next Niz is going to say when I show you the clip. Meanwhile, it's them. This is what's mostly on it. Proportion-wise or percentage-wise. I haven't looked up the numbers, but it seems like more often than not.
And then I'm gonna walk out with my groceries.
Walk out my groceries. Easy
I got
peasy.
my basket full of stuff, and I'm gonna just walk out. Okay, y'all. This is everything I got. And this is it extra there. And it's white people. They're not paying attention. Camera, yeah. But oh well.
Are you at a Walmart? First of all, you're walking out with hardly anything in your cart. And Walmart, from videos that I've seen, they allow you to actually steal from them with small shit, but they're watching you and they're documenting. They're building a file on you, you dumbass. They're building a file on you. And once you've crossed the threshold, they're going to come for you. That's one video I saw. You ain't getting away with this whatsoever at all. You're going to get caught. Or maybe not if you're in a fucking place like California where you're allowed to steal upwards of up to $1,000 and get away with it. So you could be in California.
I got my stuff.
Whenever you come to Walmart,
Here's another nizza. Whenever you come to a Walmart, you just
a little bit of stuff, not a lot of stuff. This is what you do. You just keep pushing. That's the way.
Hi, you guys. I'm out of.
wait. Did he push them out of the way, or he pointed to him? Watch this. So bold as to point to him. Watch
Whenever
this.
you come to Walmart, and you got just a little bit of stuff, not a lot of stuff.
Watch.
This is what you do. You just keep pushing. That's the way.
Hi, you guys.
Oh well, another video I saw of the same thing, the same person doing the same piece of shit. He actually pointed to Walmart employees. He was like, "Get out the way!" Like this, like there's 3 of them was standing right there. He goes, "Get out the way!" That bold. Now it could be that they have actual receipts and they paid for it, and this is all planted, and this is all bullshit. Or it could be just that they're bold and dumb, which I tend to believe that part. But I also believe there's people, bastards like this are plants too. I begin to wonder.
I'm out of the store.
She's got a bunch of shit and food in there. You've already seen that video. And it goes on and on. Now I want to show you this. Bastards need to be held accountable because these motherfuckers are going to be causing the price of food to go higher. Now, if they're stealing candy, stealing is wrong. But most of them tend to steal. A lot of them tend to steal garbage, like processed food, candy, chips, and things like that. Still pisses me off. But when you start stealing meat, expensive shit like that, that pisses me off even further. It's one thing for shitty processed foods and garbage that they steal by and large to go up in price because they're stealing, but it's quite another to when things like meat that's a lot of them are starting to steal more and more, and lobster and all that other stuff, higher quality stuff goes up even higher because now they're starting to focus on that. Do you understand what I'm saying? The whole thing's bullshit and they need to be held accountable. They need to be fucking held accountable. I'm sick of this shit. I really am. But take a look at this piece of crap. Racist piece of crap. I think this ain't no damn chef hat, is it? It's a funky looking one if it is to me. And I doubt this bitch is a chef. I doubt this bitch is employed because he's putting his face out there saying crazy ass shit. And this racist needs to be held accountable too.
Racist white people are. You know why so many racist white people are okay with SNAP benefits? You know why so many racist white people are okay with SNAP benefits?
Listen, moron, you got a lot of black men out there that are thrilled to death that it's being cut off because now they're saying that these black women will finally wise up, or women in general who are on SNAP benefits will wise up and realize that they can't do this on their own. Their safety net, which is this, has been taken away. And maybe this will help restore, in particular, the black family unit. Lots of black men are thrilled with it. It's not a race thing, you racist piece of crap with your little queer nose ring, your pig nose ring, and your little girly man piercing in your eye, and your girly earrings, you little fag, you racist, you liar, you fake news watching commie racist low-life piece of crap, because that's what you are when you spew bullshit racist shit like that. You're garbage.
Why so many racist white people
You're racist.
Are okay with SNAP benefits being removed from
It's a lot of blacks that are thrilled with it too, asshole.
everybody in the United States of
It's not a race thing. It's a get off your duff and stop mooching off the government and the taxpayer thing, idiot.
America, and they sit here and act like they're not the largest recipients of SNAP benefits in this.
Not the largest recipients of it. If they are, it's by, I have to look up the numbers, it's by, there's more whites than blacks, so perhaps it's possible that more whites are on it, but if you go in proportionate to the population, percentage-wise, it's a lot lower percentage-wise based on the white population versus the black population, which they say is only 13%, but yet commit over half of the crimes, which is most of them, and is more of them blacks are on food stamp, given that they're 13% of the population versus white people. So try it again, friggin' idiot, whatever the hell that is, your damn faggot shower cap on.
This country, you know why white people don't care? Because they're used to eating people.
He says they're used to eating people, particularly black people. That's why white people are glad that blacks are gonna. This doesn't make any sense. He's an idiot. He's saying white people are happy that black people don't have food stamps, so white people could eat black people. That doesn't make any sense. You're saying that white people are gonna starve more because more of them are on food stamps, so they're gonna go after black people? Because of your melanin? That's so damn stupid. It doesn't make any. You're retarded. You're so damn racist. You're racist. You're blinded by it. Maybe it's your little girly pig nose ring. A real man does not do this. Does not look like this. Does not wear this. Does not wear that. And damn sure doesn't spew bullshit, faggot, fake news, venom. Lies. No, listen what he says. I won't say a word.
You know why so many racist white people are
cringe of the week.
You know why so many racist white people are okay with SNAP benefits being removed from everybody in the United States of America, and they sit here and act like they're not the largest recipients of SNAP benefits in this country. You know why white people don't care? Because they're used to eating people, specifically us. They love the taste of our melanin. Cannibalism.
So you know the Haitian cannibals you used to always hear about? It was actually the French.
My favorite thing about a guy like this is not the schizo theory that white people are somehow eating black people like it's a Jordan Peele movie that's releasing in December 2027.
That's probably where he saw it.
But the whole spelling it out thing, it's like because they eat us, they love our melanin. Cannibalism. Like he has to say cannibalism because he's got an audience of retarded people, right?
They were saying he was referencing a Jordan Peele movie yet to be released in December 2027. I guess it's about white people eating black. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Lou Freak knows. It's retarded. What about the Haitians? Were the Haitians white? What about King? What was it? The friggin' gang leader over there in Haiti. He was like known as King Barbecue Guy or whatever. Roaster, human roaster, cannibalism, killing. Right? Eating people, eating their own kind. Whites eating black people. Are you retarded? Because you're melanin. It doesn't make any damn sense. What an idiot. What white people eating blacks? But yet, the Haitians eating cats, Haitians eating dogs, Haitians eating people, right? Because that's what they do. What about your damn groidal tribes in Africa? What about the cannibal tribes over in that neck of the woods? They don't have cannibal tribes? The heck they don't. Do they not? Do they not? Blacks eating people, their own kind, warring against other tribes and eating those, right? It's the blacks that are eating them. I know they do that shit in South America, like the tribes in the wilderness and shit, but it ain't white people. Try again, idiot. Try again. You got a nose ring, you got earrings, you got that little faggy little thing here. You shower cappy. You talk about white people being cannibal little fake news. Watch it, idiot. You friggin' stupid morons out there. Friggin' retard. But, you know, these videos like that, I mean, you say stupid shit like that, and then people are going to remember that shit. Alright? People are going to remember that shit. Especially when you try to go get a JLB. As if. As if. That's what I got for you. Don't be a troll out there. The rest of the video is going to be shorter for quite some time. So I hope you enjoyed it. Yet another longer video. That about it for a while. Yeah, I know. We live in retard land. Most of the world, and I did a video a couple years ago, the world is retarded. And I think I'm going to revisit that. I've been saying it for a while, but the world is retarded. They can't park. They can't drive. They can't think for themselves. They make shit up. They believe their lies. They like staying on a plantation. That was retarded. So what I got for you. Don't be a troll out there. If you see a troll, say something. As a St. Canadian, I am. Be a weirdo out there. Don't be a troll. If you see a troll, say something. Stuff that ain't truth pipe and smoke it. Make way. Because the current must flow if you listen to this. You are the resistance.
Sweet dreams.